Okay, and then I'm just gonna let everyone know that we're doing the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, and it's by Laurie Gilmore, and we're covering chapter 1 through the end of chapter 15. The only I don't even think it's a trigger warning, but it got spicy, and so I'm gonna say it's for an audience above 18. Toward the middle. So I'm just gonna put that there. I'm gonna open our wheel spin really quickly so we can see who
Maddie will be
won.
stepping away soon, so don't worry about that.
No worries, honey. Thank you. Okay. Can you guys see the wheel? Are we good? Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, that's so cool. Delana won. She comes sometimes, so that's awesome. That's exciting for her. Okay, so I'll make sure to let her know. Okay, so when we get started, we go back and forth in alphabetical order. So we're gonna start with Udi. Do we have any rat babies? I can't tell. We do. We have one on the shoulder. Okay, who's the rat baby?
It's easy. It's easy
Oh,
earlier, but they're I think scavenging for food. I haven't been home very much, so they're all like,
ready for
"Ooh, mom's home. Let's
Mama Love.
play."
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she was literally licking all over my face.
Oh, well, the Rat Babies are our honorary mascots. So, you guys, they're so cute. Erin, you came. I'm so glad. I was telling him you weren't feeling very well. So I'm so glad you're here. Candace and L'Oreal both need a little friendly face. Oh my gosh, Karen, who's that? Because I get distracted by the animals. I know you
But
love Chihuahuas like I do. Who's the,
This is
oh,
Maui.
oh, look at the
He
tongue. Look at the, oh my gosh, I'm in love.
he has no teeth.
Oh, no teeth. See, I tell Mary Jane every day we have to start brushing now so that you
Yeah.
can have your teeth when you're older.
Yeah, he
Um,
has no teeth. He is about 10 years old.
oh my gosh. Well, Penny Lane lived to be 18 and she had all her teeth because I started brushing them when she was 1. Okay. Um, so now, Udi, the questions. Okay. So favorite quote, favorite character, any to share?
no favorite quote yet. Um, I did like how she was explaining like her crazy adventure idea. That was cool.
I love that too. I love that too. And then what is your best first date?
I'm easy. I like playing video games and books and stuff like that. So literally just going to a bookstore and maybe go to like an arcade or something.
I think that is an amazing first date, honestly. I can't think of anything more fun. Do you have a favorite song from the playlist?
I really like Hoser Too Sweet. That's probably like one of my favorite ones from that.
It's amazing. Do you
He's
have
got
your,
such an amazing voice.
oh my gosh, right? Do you have a mug and a drink?
No mug and no drink, but I do have soda, so that's
Oh,
what I
good.
was
That works.
gonna
What's your
do.
favorite soda?
Um, right now I'm on a diet Pepsi kick, the Pepsi Zero Sugar. But
Yeah.
my husband brought home some Shirley Temple Zero Sugar 7 Up. Yeah, they're actually legit fire.
Okay, I
Uh,
could get on board with that.
this
I
is
could
this is
definitely
what it
get
is.
on board. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yum. Okay.
Yeah, that's really good. So that's what I'm drinking today.
Do you want a spicy, sexy question?
Sure.
Okay. Have you ever had sex in public? Did you like it like Noah and Hazel did at the beach? Udi disappears when I say let's get spicy.
Sorry, I got my favorite mug.
Oh, pull it back a little. Oh my gosh, is it a
It's Ariel in the middle. There you go. Ariel in
there's
the middle and
Ursula?
Ursula.
Ah,
Yeah,
I
Ursula is
love
the
it.
pig.
Oh, how cute. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, that's awesome. Okay, did you get the question? The spicy
Yes.
one?
So,
Uh-huh.
yes, I have had sex in public many times.
Oh, many times.
Um, my favorite was
That's too fun.
probably
Uh-huh. Well, this is
probably the sex on the beach.
really, I didn't like the sand fleas or sand in my butt, but
So we actually snuck into a light bulb closet. I don't know, it was in
oh
Mexico. It was somewhere
my.
exotic and it was with an exotic man, so it was wonderful.
Oh, I love this. Okay, well, we learned so
That
much
is
about
so
you.
good.
I'm not shocked about this. I knew you had a wild streak, so
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
totally. Okay, Nikki, favorite quotes, favorite character, any of that, or favorite moment?
Oh God. Okay. So I love Hazel. She's great. I love how she's coming out of her shell. It's nice. I'm looking through the quotes to see if there's anything that was actually sustenance or if I was just highlighting it because I liked what it said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just highlighting for highlighting purposes. Not really your favorite quote. I just really like how the book's progressing. It's definitely that fast read. I wasn't expecting it. I am not usually a romance reader. I am
I did
usually a I'm usually a
right.
dark romance reader.
Me too. I wasn't expecting this at all. And I was like, this is just so sweet. And then all of a sudden, like, it got dirty. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe we need to pick up the pace because the dirty's good dirty.
Right.
Um, what is your best first date?
Let's
Or your
see.
your like favorite fan, like if you could have any first date.
Take me to the zoo. Take me to the zoo. Take me to the bookstore.
I had a feeling a lot of you would go for that. I had a feeling. Do you have a favorite ride at a carnival?
Oh God. Probably. I always go for the what is it? The Merry Mixer one.
Like the scrambler?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the scrambler too. Uh-huh. Favorite song from the playlist?
Oh
'Cause you're the
God, I
one
live
that
a
posted the playlist, and now I'm addicted to it.
no.
So you
I
have to come up with a
forgot.
song. Uh-huh.
Where to go? There she goes by the is it the laws or the LAs?
Yes. Okay. Do you have a mug?
Yes,
And because you collect mugs.
I do. This is my favorite one. So Maddie actually made a drawing and my husband had it printed onto the mug for me.
Oh,
That's my
I love
favorite mug out
that.
of all of them.
Oh, okay. And then we're gonna skip you
And
for a spicy question, or you just want to give us a yes or no on the
the
you're not
beach.
sure, but okay. Do you have
Yeah,
had sex in public and did you like it?
I did. I'm not one for PDA too much when it comes to that
Uh-huh. So it wasn't
intensity.
like your favorite.
No.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm all
Maggie.
about being cozy.
Oh, okay. All right. But we get vampire teeth that
That
like you
is
can
true.
actually bite with.
As
So,
long as I'm in the bedroom.
yeah. Uh-huh. So demure. Maggie, did you want to answer the questions? I know you're brand new.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Did you have any favorite quotes, a favorite character, or a favorite moment?
Um, I don't think so, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. What is your favorite first date activity?
I'm actually gonna go with the like first, it wasn't our real first date, but the first thing I did when I met my husband, which was we played Cards Against Humanity together.
Oh,
Um,
cute.
and it was just like a really fun way to get to know each other, and we still do it regularly in our
I
relationship.
love that.
So it's fun.
It is so fun. You get to know each other's like deep dark humor right from the bat. I love that. Do you have a favorite ride at a carnival?
Oh, um, no, I don't think so. I'm always freaked out that they're like, because they move all the
They
time.
go up so
I'm not,
fast and come down so fast. Yeah, I'm always afraid
not.
to. I try to psych myself out for it because I want to do it so bad, but I get it. Did you have a favorite song from the playlist?
Sabrina Carpenter nonsense, obviously.
Obviously. Do you have a mug or a favorite cozy drink?
I don't, but I have my Stanley that Jameson got me and is covered with all of my aggressive stickers.
I
So
love this.
it's
Do you just
substituted.
put water in the sandwich?
Yes, mostly water.
Mostly water. Got you. And then have you had sex in public and did you like it?
Yes, and yes, it's actually one of my kinks. So
Yeah, I love this. I love this. Okay. L'Oreal, do you have any favorite quotes, favorite character, favorite moment?
Listen, I don't know if I know how to unmute myself.
You're good. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Um, my favorite quote was, well, it's kind of like my favorite part, but it was when they were talking about the blueberries and Noah said, "We'll just blame it on the blueberries." Like I LOL'd. Like
Yeah,
I loved that. I thought that was such a cute little scene.
it was. It was when her wall finally came down for the first time. Like you could see a little peek into her, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Um, do you have your best first date idea? Like what you would like to do?
So I think someone else said this, but if going to Disney, that's probably out of the question going to Disney World for a first date, right?
Oh my
Okay.
gosh,
So
right?
we'll just say like one what we did on our first date, we went to like an arcade bar and someone said arcade and I was like, "Oh, that's me." And we played skee ball and I thought it was so fun just like playing skee ball and like being competitive.
You get to be
Um
a kid with someone. I
I
love
love it.
that. I love that. Do you have a favorite ride at the carnival?
Bumper cars.
Good
For
choice.
sure.
You're not off the
They're
ground in case
so
something
fun.
breaks. Yes,
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
Um, do you have your favorite mug?
Oh, so I didn't bring my favorite mug. My favorite mug is a pink iridescent mug that says happily ever after. Because Disney, but this one says, "Oh my gourd, it's fall." So I brought
How
this mug.
cute is that? I love that.
And I
Um,
have tea. I have like a specialty tea that I got in Pittsburgh. It's like a berry tea, and that's what I'm drinking.
oh, how cool.
Yeah.
Um, and did you have a favorite song from the playlist?
So I didn't listen to the playlist, but I kind of dig Sabrina Carpenter, so I'm just gonna go Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, absolutely. And then do you want a spicy question? I know
So
you're brand new here this evening.
no, that's okay. I mean, if it's the same question you've asked
Yes.
everyone else,
Uh-huh.
it's pretty boring because the answer is no. So,
Oh, it's not boring. It's not boring. Let's not yuck
mm,
anybody's yum.
yeah,
No.
outside, yes. In public, no.
Okay. Oh, well, see, that's not boring.
Yeah.
Good evening, Karen. It's so good to see you. Do you have any favorite quotes or favorite character or favorite moment yet?
Um, I actually read this book last year, and I'll be honest, like I don't remember much that happened, and even when I was rereading it, I was like, okay, I'm slipping through it. Um, I do like the fact that like Noah has liked Hazel for a while, and everybody else is telling her he likes you, and she's like, nah, he don't like me. And
I love that too.
I like his confidence on, saying that he likes her.
I do
Um,
too. I love his vibe, by the way. He's my
yeah.
favorite character, but yeah. Um, so what would your ideal first date be?
Um, I'll just say that what I had with my husband that when we first met, we had talked on the phone and via FaceTime for like weeks before we met in
Uh-huh.
person. And so we went to a restaurant and we ate dinner and we just sat there and talked for hours.
Oh,
And then we went to a movie and sat there and
it was
we
like
were all,
traditional and
yeah,
sweet. I
yes.
love that. I love that. What is your favorite ride at a carnival?
I know different rides have different names, but I like the octopus. Do you know the one that
Oh my
has
God,
the
I love
different
the
arms?
octopus. Yes, I love the octopus. Do you have a favorite song from the playlist?
I actually didn't look at I mean, I looked at it, but I didn't
You didn't like
listen to it.
listen or pick it up
No,
or
so
anything.
I'll make sure I get that. I have a
I'm going to put
So,
all the songs on our Cozy Corner Spotify, and then
yeah,
you can just give it a browse. I'll post it in the group.
yeah.
Do you have your favorite mug or your favorite cozy drink?
I don't have mugs, but I have a soda. Diet Pepsi.
Uh,
That's what I
yeah.
drink. So,
Um, Somehow, some way, I've gotten addicted to Diet Pop, and if I don't have at least one a day, I get a headache. I don't know what it is. And then, do you want to comment on the spicy?
sure. Yes, I have. Um, several times.
Unexpected.
Though my husband wouldn't want to hear that it wasn't with him.
Okay,
Uh,
we'll keep that on the down low.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Um, so I would say there were a couple situations I didn't like it, and a couple situations I did.
It is
So
time and place and person. I really
yes.
think it is all situational when it comes to that sort of thing. Absolutely, 100%. I do love knowing that about you, though, because it is very unexpected. You always surprise me. Good evening, Jessica and Diane. Hello. So, did you guys have any favorite quotes or favorite characters or moments? And Jessica, did you cut your hair? You freaking cut your hair off.
Yeah, it's
I
so
love it.
I I'm less mad than I was last week about it.
I like it
Um,
a lot.
I asked for a lot less to be cut off than what was cut off. It is a lot shorter than I wanted to go because I worked so hard to get it that long.
I
Um,
love the long, but this frames your face so well and it looks so good with your glasses. I love it.
Thank you. Um, as far as like favorite characters, so I have to say that romance spicy absolutely not my jam. We have been reading this like MST3K again. Um, we it has been like a humorous read for us. I I will say that I do like the fact though that there are queer characters that are not presented as anything other than normal. It is not a hot topic. It is not a big thing.
I
It's
love
just
that. Like the
this is
dad.
normal life, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, like the mom lives there with them. She has two dads. They say it so like in passing, like no big deal. I love that. It's not like a cookie cutter romance. I like the nuance of that. It's not usually my genre either, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying it. Do you want to share your best first date or your guys' best date or how are you gonna address that?
Um, I I'm pretty easygoing. I'm like a get I want it to be someplace I can talk. Um, so like coffee shop or go to the park and sit and talk or anything like that works for me. You want to pipe in?
No, that's about it.
No, okay. Diane did want me to mention too that like she really enjoyed like all of the consent language in
Yeah.
the spicy times. Like there's lots and lots and lots of consent happening, which I really like.
I love that. Oh my gosh, Stitch. Okay, they're having a whole Stitch moment over here in the side chat. I love it. So, what is, by the way, I will say your Gwen's favorite thing about your guys' friendship is that you love to talk. And always, every time she comes home from hanging out with you, she's like, it's just so easy to be around her because she just loves to talk, and I'm an introvert, and it always is. So that's like a good, amazing thing. Do
That is
you
great to hear.
a favorite ride at a carnival or a favorite song from the playlist? Either one of you.
Um,
Tilt-a-whirl.
Diane says tilt-a-whirl.
Love the
Um,
tutorial.
I don't want to be on anything that spins. I get motion sick, but I love roller coasters. So even the crappy like ones they set up at the fair that I know I should not get on,
You
I
do
like
anyway.
those. Yes.
I have gotten on the one that's just a circle at the Ohio State Fair before.
Oh
It's like
gosh.
it's like the fireball they call it or something like that. I did. I was much younger. I'm not sure I could do that now, but back then I could. I like the Tilt-A-Whirl too. Even though it does spin and I do get dizzy, I still like it. Did you guys like the playlist? Did you listen to anything?
I looked at it. I would say that there wasn't a lot on there that I knew, and then I didn't go out of my way to listen to
No, yeah,
it.
that's totally fine. I mean, you
But
haven't had much
I
time.
will say that like the Mazzy Star song that's on there, Fade Into You, that's one of my all-time favorite songs.
Oh my God, it hits me in the feels every single time I hear it. And then did you guys have a mug or a favorite cozy drink? Ooh, what's the
I
mug?
have a mug and I can't get it in front of the camera. There we go. Oh, no, that's not going to work. My hand's in front of it. Hang on. It
Oh
is,
my gosh,
it
it's
is a,
Garfield.
yes, it is. I'm not doing a very good job here. There we go.
There you go. Oh, it's
My
cute.
Garfield one. It's one of the like ones from like the 80s, um, from McDonald's. And then Diane has her, I am
There you
terrible.
go.
I do not know why I'm in charge of this. This is her Guardians of the Galaxy mug. And can you take I need to turn it around. There we go. Give me a second here. Yeah, that's better.
I love
Give me the
that.
handle. There we go. And then like I am so bad at this.
No,
Like
you're
I
not
should
bad. It's
not be
it's
in
hard
charge
to
of
do.
this.
It's hard to do to get it in front of the camera. Oh, how
There we
cute. What do
go.
you guys got in it?
So neither of us are hot beverage people. I find it hard to breathe. And also I'm queer and all caffeine needs to be ingested quickly. So this evening we have got a specialty soda.
Oh, yes, I saw this on Facebook. Is this good?
Oh
They're
yeah.
really good. I would say that there's not a huge like you're not getting like high or
So it doesn't really kick in with like a THC type of thing.
no, I mean I
It's
feel like
mushroom.
it's yeah, because it's mushroom.
Oh, it's
So like
mushroom.
so these have got lion's mane and reishi in them, as also as well as like rhodiola extract and magnesium.
Yum.
And they're really tasty and they're zero sugar and they
Ah,
have a few flavors, but I like them. They are very good for what they say that they're good for, which is de-stressing.
cool. That is awesome. Okay, do you guys want to answer the spicy question?
I'll answer it and I will tell you that I have a lot and I don't like it. I'm not an exhibitionist, but I am a get along girl. So how about you? Do you want to answer the spicy question?
Well, I am an exhibitionist.
Yes.
But
Love knowing that.
um, no place it wasn't allowed.
As she says, no place that wasn't allowed.
I love this. I will recommend to you guys, Diane Ohana. If you look them up on Facebook, they're a really fun, queer-friendly exhibitionist place. So, um, good evening, Jameson. I'm so glad you're here. I've missed you. So you're back from your vacation
Yes.
and back to everything. Do you have any favorite quotes, favorite character, favorite moment?
I really like Noah. Um,
He's a ginger, by the way.
yes,
Huh,
I
me
really
too.
like him. I like because I think he's who I want to be. Um, but I laugh every time she says I'm an inside cat. Um, from the time I was a little kid, I had an uncle who used to call me a house cat.
How
Um, and
adorable.
so they called. She said I'm an inside cat, and I was like, that is really adorable. And I was also a big fan of like all of the back and forth consent that like not
I
really back and
know.
forth, but that he was asking her like, "Is this okay? Do you want me to like?" I just thought that was
I
a
did
cool thing to
too. I
include.
did too. I love that they put that in there. Do you have a best first date idea? What would be
I actually went on a first date when I was in high school to a county fair, and I thought that was really cool. Like that's just I think it's a cool place to get to know somebody. Um, I would probably go to like honestly, I love to go to Barnes and Noble and like get a drink and talk and then like pick a book for each other. Like
Yes.
I just think that's really a cool thing to do. If I could do anything, I'd probably take a walk on the beach though. I love yeah, like I'm a
Oh,
beach ocean person, so but
yeah.
we are stuck here in Ohio, so
I know. Well, and you can't go like shell collecting here, but you can still do like Elm Creek Beach. That would be fun. Do you have a favorite song from the playlist?
probably either of the Lana Del Rey. So I really like her voice. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a
Absolutely.
huge like pop music person, but I do like her.
I do too. I do too. And I saw your mug, and you want to show what do you have in it?
So it's got like pictures from the horror movies on it. Like it's
Of
got all
course
the
it does.
different like Halloween and Trick or Treat and Carrie, The Shining. Like, and I do
Love
this
it.
because like I do the metal one because I have vanilla chai tea and orange spice tea with just like a
Ooh.
splash of vanilla creamer in it. And so I do the metal one because it gets cold too quickly in the glass ones. I have a ton of glass mugs that I love, but I don't want it to get cold while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. So
Right?
I just use my metal ones.
I love it. I love it. And I know, sometimes you keep things private. Do you want to answer the spicy question?
Yeah. I have done it. I can take it or leave it. I'm not like it's not specifically my thing, but if the mood is right, it can be, I guess, is my like what
Exactly.
it's
Yeah. Yeah. Person, place, time, all that matters. Good evening, Anana. Um, do you have any favorite quotes, favorite characters, moments?
No favorite quotes or characters. I do like a few of the folks have already said. I really like the consent language. It was it was like not only seeking consent but enthusiastic consent, and I was like, yes, for
Yes,
that 100%. Yeah.
I love that too. Best first date.
Best first date. I'm gonna be really corny. I think an art museum is
That's
amazing.
not corny.
Um, yeah, well, like because you go and like you meet the person at the entrance, right? Get all your introductions out, and then you agree to come back in 30 minutes. And it like gives the space for like all the anxiety to kind of dissipate. And in that 30 minutes, you want to find three of your favorite like exhibits and then be able to talk about why they're your favorite. So then you're like gleaning conversation, and then yeah, I love it.
I love this idea.
Yeah. And it's a
Um,
quiet place so you can sit down and have good conversation, and there's not like loud music or drunks stumbling around. So yeah,
right. I love
yeah.
that. Totally thought about the art museum, did not think about the idea that you have, and I think that's awesome. Do you ride rides at carnivals? If you do you have a favorite one?
Um, so I'm afraid of heights. I think like bumper cars are my speed, but I am definitely a carnival or fair foodie.
Oh,
If it's
right?
if it's dipped in some sort of batter and deep fried, 100%. As a lemon shake up, natural cut fries, I'm
Yes.
gonna eat it.
Oh, I love all of that. The best food ever. Do you have a favorite song from the playlist?
I would have to say like a lot of it is I will listen to some of it, but not a lot of it. But Hosier, Too Sweet is definitely would be my favorite from the list.
It's a really good playlist. Thank you, Nikki, so much for posting it. Do you have a favorite mug or a favorite warm drink?
Oh, this is where my tism kicks in. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
So I don't have a favorite mug, but I have some prerequisites to a favorite mug. So I have an example.
Okay.
It must be clear because I need to see how much I am drinking. I
Okay.
need a flat bottom. I don't want it beveled at all or like in a shape like this. You know what I mean? I need it
Right.
straight down. Yeah, I like a tall cup and I like a nice big handle because I have
Okay.
fairly large hands. So those are the things that are required to be a mug in my house.
Do you have hot beverages in there? And it being that kind of mug, does it get like it burn you or?
No, it doesn't burn me. I will say I do agree with Jameson. They get it cool a little bit quicker. Um, I constantly have to pop it back in the microwave. So that is
Uh-huh.
definitely a downside. I do have some insulated ones that are better. The thing that I like about it is because I will forget that I have a hot drink altogether if I cannot see through it. And then I don't know how much I have left. And so I'm like, oh, it doesn't exist because it's out of sight.
Uh-huh.
So this, I can see it. And then, yeah.
I
Yeah.
love
Oh, and yes,
that.
I do need a mug warmer. I had one for the longest, but I need another one. Yeah.
Very good idea, Emily. I need one too because I'm constantly sticking mine back in the microwave. And then did you want to answer the spicy question?
Sure.
Okay, so do you
Um,
like it outdoors? Do you like it in public? Like, what's the deal?
yeah, so I'm not so much of an exhibitionist. I feel like I become a performer vice
Yeah.
someone who is in the moment enjoying it. However, that does not apply to outside in general because I'm feral and I would love it like in the grass, in the
Yeah.
dirt, in the woods, in a tent, up against the car. You know what I mean? I don't like I like
People don't
outside. I
have to
just
be around to watch, but you do
mhm.
like outdoor,
Yeah.
spontaneous, yeah, that whole animalistic, feral feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're kind of aligned in that way. We're on the same page in that sentiment. So very good to know. And I'm gonna look if you win a contest for a fun bookie warmer or something. I'm sure Emily knows of something.
No.
Gwen, so favorite quotes, favorite character.
Um, Favorite quote, I don't have one. I'm using the audiobook. Favorite character, I think Jameson said it, Noah. I could see myself being a little bit like him, and wanting to be like him. So I really like Noah. Um, and so yeah.
I always mute myself so there's no echo. I'm sorry. Best first date and favorite ride at Carnival.
Mine is a little is like Ayana's. I love the art gallery, art museum, but I also would like to, after the art museum, go and make art. Do like a paint and sip or like a collage project. Do some kind of experience together where you get to make the art afterwards.
If it goes really well, there are canvases that you can body paint and you know what I'm saying? That's a fun
Mhm.
way to have some art. Favorite ride at Carnival.
Oh, the swings, hands down.
Very fun. Very, very fun. Um, Favorite song from the playlist and share your mug and drink.
Lana Del Rey, Radio. Is my favorite one from the playlist. And then this is my Stitch mug. I don't know if you can hold on. It's blurring. Okay, right there. There you go. Stitch, and then it says Stitch on the other side.
What are you drinking?
Oh, coffee, of course.
And then
Do I drink any? Do I drink anything else ever?
no. Do you want to share do you want the spicy question?
Sure. Yes, I've done it. It's something I can give or take. It's not something I'm really like totally into, but if the person I'm with into, I'm definitely into it.
Awesome. Hi, Emily. So this is your book choice. And I'm so shocked because I've gotten so much pushback about this, but people have messaged me, this isn't during Halloween and this isn't fall, this isn't horror. I'm like, y'all voted. Y'all voted for this book. Give me
Yeah,
a
you
break, man.
did.
Oh my goodness.
So y'all can suck my toe because you picked it. I did put two. I did put two. I had told Billy I was like, "There's two," and I know the author on the other one. So yeah, so I got both of them. But anyways, yeah, my big toe, Odie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
That's
Odie's like that.
so funny.
Um,
She does start to say though, she can feel it in the breeze. Fall is coming. Like
yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah.
starting to
So
ease into it.
it is that time. Like I said in the chat, like I am a classic romance girl. So like I have Pride and Prejudice and the Bronte sisters, like all that kind of stuff. I can recite a disgusting amount of Shakespeare and tell you more than you ever want to know about Shakespeare. It helps that was part of my degree. But anyways, I read the first book in the series, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, in my other book club that I am in last fall. Thought, oh, this is going to be cheesy as hell, and I'm going to hate this. And I ended up really liking the book.
I know, right?
And
She has a
so, yeah,
Christmas one too.
she does. It's all on my list. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
my favorite character, I would have to say, is definitely Hazel. There is, oh goodness. Okay, so quote. You guys know I do the audiobook usually because I'm doing a million thousand like bullshit things at once. These are my notes. Like page, yeah, I had a lot of them. Um, but one of the big ones for me was when she said in the very first chapter, no one, not even her handful of her ex-boyfriends, had the hots for her. Hazel was cute. She could admit that. Cute in like a koala napping in a tree kind of way, not cute in a I want to get in her pants kind of way. And that was fine. She made peace with it. Because I have always said my entire life, I am cute at best. And part of that just comes from the fact that most of my friends growing up were guys, and I was an athlete, and I am 5'2" and built like a Coke bottle. So I was before I had a breast reduction, I was very large chested and I have wide hips. So I have that, hourglass. And I was never tall and graceful. So as a gymnast, I was, short and muscle packed, and as a figure skater I was not graceful. Jumps were my forte, and it was the same thing with dance, so I never fit into that. And so I would always get, if I could take your personality and your interests and stick them into her, I'd be set. So that was always great. So I go, well, I'm cute. That's fine, I'm cute, and at 47 I'm still, I guess, cute.
oh, it's
My
really
husband would argue
starting
with
to
you,
grind my nerves too.
right?
Everyone says you're so cute, you're so adorable, and I'm like, I'm 47. Can somebody please find me sexy or beautiful? Like, we're getting too old for this.
Right, right. My husband would argue and would say otherwise, but I was telling him he's the only one that says that, and that's fine, I guess. Yeah. So, but
Yeah,
I had a few points that just really stood
me
out.
too.
Like just beachgasm alone, the word. I was like, woo, girl, make some new ones. I like their banter, protection against that smile, like when she's holding her cup. Like there were a lot of little just visuals and things that were said that I just thought, yeah, yeah, we've all kind of been there somewhere
It
along the
hit
way.
me. It hit me in the feels
I
too.
know, I know.
Do you have a best first date idea? I'm really curious about this because I know you're on the spectrum like me. So I thought it would be intellectual, but now that you say all these activities, I'm curious.
Um, so my husband and I had a week-long first date. Yes. He was here in Ohio. I was in California, and I had teased him and said my parents were taking my children for a trip, and I was staying home, and teased him that he should come and visit me. And then I called him on like Thursday and was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm loading up my Jeep. I'm going on a road trip." And I was like, "Where are you going?" And he goes, "I thought I'd come see you." So he drove 2,300 miles one way, and we spent an entire week in Southern California, where I grew up, just doing all the things. So we went to a dive bar the night he arrived and hung out with two of my best friends. And then the next day we went to the beach where I grew up and walked on the beach, watched the sunset. And we had spent that day actually at the Queen Mary, which is docked in Long Beach. 4 years to the day later, we got married on that ship.
No
Yeah.
way. How
Yep.
romantic. Okay, like
Yep.
I'm so involved and like dissociating about this week long.
So we both really love history, and and our entire wedding was like 1930s World War II, and so yeah, it was
Oh, you gotta send me some pictures.
Yeah, they're on my Facebook, but
Go
I'll send
digging.
you some too. Yeah,
Go
yeah.
digging.
But that would I would have to say would be one of the best ideas I had is just to just do all of the things that make you you, and so that's kind of what we did is we went where I hung out, like my haunt, my
You're
dive
cool.
bar.
I
Yeah,
love it.
we went to the beach that I grew up on. Yeah, I know it's like a storybook romance. Oh, girl, you don't even know.
I'm all in. I love this stuff.
My husband is like low key romantic, but he does these cute little things. So,
Do you ride any rides at a carnival? I don't know if you'd be the type of person to do that.
so I love roller coasters. Absolutely love roller coasters. I am petrified of heights.
Really?
So petrified of heights. I challenge all of my fears though all the time. That's why when I travel, you see me standing on a cliffside, like
Uh-huh.
right at the edge, or doing the Karakaridi Bridge, which sits about 100 meters up above the Irish Sea. Um, I would say I have a least favorite, and that would be the Ferris wheel.
Oh, okay. So I've
They
gotten stuck at the
terrify
top of
me.
one before. I love them, but now that that has happened, I'm just like, I can never go through that experience again. So I totally get that part of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they definitely terrify me, but I have done them. Like I did the London Eye, I did
Oh my
the
gosh.
Ferris wheel when I was in Helsinki. Yeah, exactly, Udi. Okay, so I cannot get above the third rung on a ladder. Like my hands and my legs start shaking.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is a
Oh, I'll climb a
serious.
tree though.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite song from the playlist?
I'm a big Hosier fan, so I would have to say Too Sweet. It's also a fun one to sing. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I do that
It
one a lot.
is. Once I got to listening to it, when I looked at it, I was like, I don't know any of these songs. But then when I listened to it, I'm like, oh, wow, they're more familiar than I thought.
Yeah.
Do you have your favorite? I know you collect tons of mugs.
I do. I was not joking in the chat. I was probably under representing it. I could give a half hour or an hour talk on my mugs.
Do you
If you
have one that you
actually
love the
look
most?
at my wall,
Oh
I
my
also have
God, how
teacups
cute.
all over my bookshelves. So I have four on my desk right now because of my tism. I must have multiple. So I have my toxic trait is always falling for the villain, full of decaf coffee. I have my little tea
I saw
thing
you pull up your
here.
teacup.
Yeah, I got it at where did I get it? Home Goods. But it's a whole little set with my like
I love
dust
this. Oh,
moth.
it's so pretty.
Um, easily distracted by books. I've got iced coffee in that. The teacup has tea. And then I have my
Oh my
water.
gosh. How
So it's all
cool.
it's Scream Queens. So you've got
Oh my
Elvira and
gosh. Jameson, are you
Vampira
looking at it? You're going to
and
love it.
Lily.
Oh, I love this. I love all of that. That is
Yeah.
awesome. And it has
And
your
then
name
I've
on
got,
it.
so, and then I have my name on it. And I have two of those because a friend of mine accidentally like squeezed it and it started to
Now,
separate. So,
you and hubby live out and have your own property and you have a lot of room. So I'm curious
mhm.
about the spicy question. Do y'all go out there in the middle of nowhere and get it down? Or
Our pool has certainly had a number of occasions without any bathing suits. But
uh-huh.
I will say that yes, I have. I couldn't really even count how many times. Um, I'm a little bit of an exhibitionist, so I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, time and place. Obviously, there is a
Right.
time and place for it, but yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
not just my husband, previous in my previous lifetime as well.
yeah.
But yeah,
Uh-huh. I
yeah,
figured. I thought. Good
yeah.
evening, Aaron. I'm so sorry you've caught a bug. Did you get it from the
Or
baby
Candace.
or is it just you?
Um, it's just me, I think.
I
I
hope.
mean, Gabby was sick, but I don't think that she had the same kind of sickness, so
Oh,
it's
I'm so
okay.
sorry. Do you have any favorite quotes or favorite characters or favorite moments?
I do like Hazel. I feel like I relate to her quite a bit, like never having the wild side. Um, I like Noah. I love when books have like sort of goofy like male main characters because they're like love interests because sometimes they're not like that. Sometimes they're sort of like serious and like too hot for, words.
Yeah.
Um but my favorite quote was just right at the very beginning. It said Hazel was literally surrounded by amazing stories, books filled with love and adventure and life, but Hazel herself was stuck. And I feel like we've all kind of, I mean, at least I have many times felt like that. I've even said that before. I feel stuck. Like, I feel like I have
We've
nowhere to go
talked
from
about
here.
that.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've talked about that a lot. Uh-huh. Do you have a best first date idea?
I I'm not good at making small talk, so I feel like anywhere where it's sort of like a one-on-one is very uncomfortable for me unless I've already built a connection with that person. So I feel like somewhere fun like an arcade or a carnival would be great because you have all this distraction and then if the conversation flows, then you can take it somewhere else.
Right.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
then you
I
can
think that would
avoid
be
it
great.
if you don't fit vibe. Yeah, I
Yeah.
how about favorite ride at Carnival?
Um I was gonna say I haven't been to a lot other than like the ones we have in my hometown. So I don't know if this is a common ride or if it's just where we live because we're so small. But do you guys know of the ride called the Zipper? It's like a tall, like oval, and there are like a bunch of carts, and the carts also spin. So like
Mhm.
you can,
Oh, I
and
know what you mean.
if you're
Yes,
brave, you can make your cart flip. But if you're not brave, you can just go like ride the oval. That's my
we rode
favorite.
one of that at Scene 75 or something. But yeah, they have one just like that.
Yeah.
Um, do you have a favorite song from the playlist?
I didn't listen to the playlist. I completely forgot about it until you posted it today, and then I just didn't have time to
No
listen.
worries there. We can talk about that next week if you have any that you like. I know you love all things pink, so I'm thinking the mug is pink.
It's not, but it's a ghost with a pink bow and a pink pumpkin because I really like ghosts.
I love
And it has glasses because I wear my glasses all the time. I don't wear contacts. I thought it was cute.
I love this. This is the perfect mug for you. Ghost hunter with your glasses and your pink pumpkin.
Yeah.
And then what's inside?
Coffee. I love coffee. I love hot coffee. I drink iced coffee sometimes, but I could drink hot coffee on a 100-degree day. It just
Oh, yeah.
soothes my soul to
You
feel
sound
that
just like Gwen.
first
Just like
drink.
Gwen. And then do you want to answer the spicy question?
I'll answer it, but I don't have anything to say because I've never done it. I'm too shy. I don't think that I would ever, and I don't
Oh,
think that I could. I don't think that
I
I
can't.
could.
I was wondering. I'm like, okay, if she says yes, she's got a side to her that I don't know.
No.
So I was wondering. Candace told me to skip, so I am skipping her. I'm going to give you guys my favorite. My favorite quote by far is Hazel's like, "I have a book," and like my answer for everything. Everybody's like, are you going to be bored going to the doctor with me? Are you going to be bored waiting in the car? Are you going to be okay? I'm like, I'm going to be gone all day. I'm like, if I have my book, I'm good to go. Nothing else bothers me. I relate most to Hazel, but Noah's my favorite character. But I'm much more like her than I am him. Best first state for me, I don't know if you guys know this, but smells are so important. It's my favorite scent. So what I would do is I'm one of the people like pick people up, take flowers, open doors, stuff like that. But I would take them to a candle lab, a place where we could make smells. And I would have them do is I would smell them, and then they would smell me, and then we would make candles of what the other person smelled like, and then that person. I would, of course, take the one that smelled like them, and then they could take the one that smelled like me, so you could remember that moment forever. Favorite song from the playlist by far is Mazzy Star. I've loved it since forever. Favorite ride at a carnival. Like I said, as I've gotten older, I've gotten a little bit iffy about these suckers. And I've seen too many bad things go wrong at the Ohio State Fair. But my favorite thing is the sky lift that goes all the way across the fair and you can like see everything below. Um, My mug is the Rose Apothecary. It's the business that David starts on Schitt's Creek. And if there's any fictional character in the world that is me, it's definitely David, 1010%. And I think I've kind of let you all know I'm exhibitionist warrior. I'm down for it all. I don't care where we are, what we're doing. That can be a part of it. So now we're going to get started and start back with Aaron. So I wanted you to decide, Aaron. I have deep questions and then I have general questions. And we are at 8:39. So where do you think we should go? Do you think we should do just like general book questions, or do you think we should do a deep bonding question?
Me personally, like what do I I'll just take a general question.
The general questions.
Oh, for everybody. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me
Well, let's
specifically.
do it that way. I like
Oh,
that better. You just
okay.
want the general question. Yeah, let's do that. That way we
Okay.
can get it in. Okay.
Okay.
So the general questions are, would you go on a book club adventure with a guy or girl you didn't know?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think I would be nervous, but I would do it because it would be fun.
Okay. And who do you think is leaving the clues? Is it her book club, Hazel's dad, her mom, Annie, her best friend, Alex, or maybe Noah, or somebody totally off the wall?
I wish it was Noah, but I don't think it is because he is always like, he acts like he doesn't know. Even in his mind, like when we're hearing his thoughts, it seems like it wasn't him.
Yeah.
But like, I still want it to be Noah, but I don't know. I have no idea. Her book
I
club
I
seems kind of
I'm
suspicious when
wondering.
they're like smiling and I don't know. I have no idea.
The
I know.
final one is, would you like to live in a town like Dream Harbor where everyone knows your name and your business? And I know that you live in a small town. Is it a community like Dream Harbor?
No, Dream Harbor reminds me of like Stars Hollow. It's not like that here. We don't
Yeah.
have anything. Like, I mean, it's just houses. We have a Dollar General and a bank and a gas station, but that's it. You don't
Okay.
like, you can't go into any shops. You can't like, but everybody
Not like
still
that.
knows everybody. And I mean, only because if you drive down the street, people like just they know you. Like, I don't even
And
know
you
how
love
people I
it
don't
there,
know know.
right? You do?
I like it. I like it fine. I like that it's a small town. Cody's family lives like all around us. So,
Yeah.
and we've made good friends with our neighbors. I really like it. It's just not like Stars Hollow. It's not like
No.
Green Harbor. It's just houses,
There's very few that's
basically.
like Stars Hollow, okay?
I
Like
know.
the Gilmore Girls is like top tier community. Candace, you still want me to skip you and give me a thumbs up? Okay, that's okay. Emily, do you want a deep question? Two deep questions, or do you want general questions like I gave Aaron?
Ask me what you want to ask me. I know
Okay,
you
good.
usually like the deep questions,
Good,
but
good, good. I'm
ask
glad
what you want.
because I want to pick your brain.
Okay.
Um, you know I love to do that. Like me and you could spend 4 days me just digging through there.
Yeah, I still think we need to have coffee, but we might need an entire day for that one.
Yeah. Noah lacks self-esteem because he didn't graduate high school and leaving his sisters to run his parents' company. Is there anything about yourself that you carry with you that you tend to avoid or run for people because you're afraid you'll disappoint them?
Why? I will start by saying that I think that Noah's runs a little bit deeper than just leaving his sisters to run the business. I think it stems from a lot of other things that we don't know, and that's part of the joy of writing and reading is that there's in there. But oh gosh, is there anything in mind? There's a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll be honest, there's a lot. So, I mean, I tend to not really show my inner self and my insecurities and my self-doubts. I was okay, so one of them is that I have a really, 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 really bad case of imposter syndrome. Really bad. So it took me a long time to really show anybody my writing. That was a big deal. So that being all online and then doing this book is big. I the imposter syndrome runs into also I'm a singer, but I was born completely and totally tone deaf. I could not carry a tune in a bucket if you handed it to me. I'm classically trained in opera, but I could not carry a tune in a bucket if you handed it seriously. Um, so all of my life singing, I was always told to be quiet. Or I would get, oh, who sings this song? And you would say who it is. And they say, well, let's just let them do it then. My ex-husband also is a singer. And so many times there was, could you just not right now? I just want to hear myself. Things like that. So actually, one of my really, really good friends, one of my best friends, we have been friends for 6 years, 7 years. And I had said, oh yeah, I used to play piano, don't really play anymore. I'm more of a singer. She did not hear me sing until earlier this year or last year. And basically her reaction was, you did not tell me you could sing like that. But I still, like, to this day, I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever, because I have such bad imposter syndrome. I always doubt myself. So I don't tend to put that forward. I always assume that people are going to judge me. They're going to judge me negatively. And so it's just better to not show that. So I come off very confident. I'm
You
really good at
do.
faking it. I'm really good at faking it, but
And you're good at
yeah,
giving advice for it because
because I live it every
yeah,
single day.
you
Yeah,
constantly
yeah.
tell me,
Uh-huh.
like, own your truth, girl. You got this. But that
But
means,
inside, I have really bad imposter syndrome. So I doubt myself every time. I doubt that I am as good at things as people tell me that I am.
oh, your vulnerability is beautiful. Thank
Yeah.
you
You're
for
welcome.
telling us. Gwen, did you want a deep question or a general question?
Deep question is fine.
Either one is fine.
Yeah.
Either, okay. Um, so Hazel is afraid to turn 30. Is there an age or was there an age that you were afraid to turn and why?
I have a very different view, I think, on age. I feel like getting older is a privilege. I really, really do. The older I get, the more I'm just like, yes, I made it another year. I don't, I think struggling with the illnesses that I struggled with, at a young age, there wasn't an expectation that I'd live, to be older. They thought I wasn't going to. So the fact that I have made it this far, I'm very proud of. And that I'm kind of at the place where I'm just like, yeah, I'm 45 years old. That's awesome. So if I make it another 15, 20 years, that's gonna be awesome too. If I don't, that's great. But I'm totally okay with my age. I don't have any issues. I know a lot of people like struggle with getting older. I don't struggle at all. I mean, the body hurts. That part sucks. But the rest of it, I'm totally okay with.
That's a refreshing answer because I am the complete opposite on that. And then, since you summed that up so quickly, Hazel doesn't believe in clairvoyance and that her dad has it, even though the town believes it. Do you believe in clairvoyance?
Oh, I definitely believe in clairvoyance. I have, I guess it's you have a witchy wife, and it kind of doesn't, you just have to, you just begin to see things. I didn't always believe in it, but time has proven it to me. So yeah, I definitely believe in clairvoyance at this point.
Yeah, I've been clairvoyant since I've been born. So, Anana, do you want a general question or a emotionally deep one?
Mm, give me a deep one.
Oh, good. Okay, those are my favorite. Noah asked Hazel, what do you believe in What helps the world make sense to you? Her answer is good books, good friends, and good food. Noah answers with the love of a good woman. What makes the universe make sense to you?
Oof. Um, ooh, I'm definitely like the shallow end of this is definitely going to be like good food, good hobbies, right? The deeper side of this is community. Even when community is hard, like it's it's going to carry you through. You're going to find like in the lowest, your lowest points, whether they be physically or mentally, having that community is everything. It is
Everything.
everything.
We get by
Yeah.
with a little help from our friends, right?
Yeah,
I
like believing
wholeheartedly stand on that.
it's so easy to be apathetic, um, and like believing in the good of other people and really working towards not just the belief, but the actualization. Like, I'm going to believe this of someone, but I'm putting this into my everyday life. That's what keeps me going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. I really do. And then the second question that I wanted to just, because it's more of a yes or no. Um, Noah clearly has deep feelings, or at least deep care for Hazel. He noticed her bug bites and brought bug spray, a big hat to protect her from the sun, and he even chased away seagulls for her. Do those little gestures, do you pick up on them and do they matter to you?
Oh, 100%. 100% because you're seeing me as the whole person, right? You're not just seeing me as a potential date or a sexual like entity that you're,
Right.
pursuing for that. But the whole person. And I think I truly believe that Noah is a butch and not actually a man. Um, I read, I read this.
Completely.
But yeah, like that is just I don't know. Yeah, it's so important. Red really does this cool thing that has always um meant so much to me, and it's so little. And it's when we're walking into the grocery store, he doesn't let me walk on the side where the cars are coming. He always puts me into the inside. And it's such a little thing, but I'm not going to get splashed. I'm not going to, get clipped by a car. I don't know if that's actually going to happen in the parking lot, but it just feels good, right?
Right.
So, yeah, those little things make me realize you see me as a whole person.
I love that. I love that. That's so sweet. It's so funny. I pure femme, but my personality is masked, and I date
Hmm.
a lot of masked women. And so there's been times where we've done that rule, and I've gone to put them on the inside and like almost accidentally pushed them out off the curb. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
totally get it. That's so sweet. Jameson, do you want something deep or something general?
I'll do a deep question, I guess.
Oh, yay, yay, yay. Okay, so Hazel and Noah admit to each other that they've never been in love. And he even asked her, like, or she asked him, and he's like, you would know if you had been. So, have you ever been in love? And how did you know?
Okay, I changed my mind. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I have. Like, I think that you always think you were at the time.
Hmm.
Um,
What is the feeling or the like the cognitive reaction of, oh, I'm in love with this, but how did that click?
well, I think, I mean, I think if I look back on it, like the first person that I really thought that I was in love with, you look back on it and you think that's not love. Like, that's endorphins. I don't know.
Oxytocin.
My nervous system saying, go somewhere else. I don't know what that is. Like it's a lot of things. It's, but it's superficial. And I think that the first time that I realized that like I really loved another person, is when like I cared more about their well-being than I like that I would sacrifice my happiness or my well-being for something that they needed or wanted. So like I think everybody's had those like I don't know, like that first 3 months with somebody when you're just completely insane. I mean, you're insane. Um, and sometimes that lasts and sometimes it doesn't. But I think to really, really be in love with somebody is bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
yeah,
know
I mean
that feeling.
I don't like I guess where I am in my life now, I don't necessarily think that that's a permanent thing for everyone. Um, I can still love you and not be in love with you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I can still want the best for you, but I'm not going to sacrifice myself for that anymore.
That is an amazing question because it's a segue to the next one. So Hazel's parents, her dad was gay always, I'm assuming, and had Frank. But her mom is his best friend, and they all cohabitate in this living situation where they have like a wing for each side. Is that something you would ever do? Like, let's say you really love somebody, you guys fall out of love, but you still want the best for them, and would you ever share a home like that and that kind of dynamic?
Um, I think so. One of the coolest things that I ever did for my kids was um, their dad and I were not together, but we rented apartments that were side by side. From about the time they were in seventh grade till they graduated from high school. Um, and we lived in apartments next door to one another. And it was, I mean, and I love him. I still love him. I think he is a great human. He's a great dad. He he regularly is at birthdays and Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas at my house. The girl that I dated after him, who helped me raise the kids, is also very regularly at birthday parties and holidays, and they call her mom.
I
Um,
love this.
so, like, I just, unless you have done something unforgivable to me, I don't stop loving you. It just, you know, we're
Evolve.
just we're just done with this part of our life, and we need to move on from that, and that's fine. But I could see doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Jessica and Diane, do you guys want a personal, deep question, or do you want something more general towards the book?
I'll take a deep question.
Oh, I love that. Okay. So my next deep question would be if you were in Noah's position, so you had a crush on this person for a while, and you've been hiding it, would you go to the extreme of leaving these clues at their workplace, knowing it would spike their interest, and then putting yourself in a position where you could get to know them? If he is behind the clues or not, could you ever put yourself out there in that way to get to know someone on that level?
No, no, I'm horribly shy. Um, Horribly shy, horribly introverted, really good at faking it. But no, I'm no. How
If
about
it was
you?
flip, oh, Diane, yeah. Let me hear Diane's answer.
Um, no, I couldn't do that either.
If it was flipped around and you started finding the clues, would you go along with this stranger? Like somebody, you of course find them attractive, but like, would you be able to go on these adventures with this person you don't know?
Yep.
Diane's like, yep. I'm like, person I don't know. That's like stranger
Depends on the
danger.
person.
It would really depend on the person. Like, I feel like she sort of kind of at least knew him through her friend group, so it's not total stranger, but No, I'm not socially adventurous.
I see you a little differently. I think it's because we have that comfortability. So I wasn't expecting that from you. I totally thought your curiosity would peak and you'd want to go, but I get it. I completely do. Karen, do you want a deep one or a one about the book?
I'll take a deep one.
Okay. So we know that Hazel is really struggling with this whole turning 30, feeling stuck, feeling like she's just not where she wants to be. Have you ever felt stuck? And have you ever been able to get unstuck? And how?
Well, I was kind of saying in the chat, I'm turning 50 on Wednesday.
No.
Um,
Oh my gosh, I thought that when I did your chart. I'm like, wait a minute, the 22nd? That's soon. Yeah, go ahead.
yes. Um, and I am kind of feeling stuck right now. I've been in my career for over 25 years, and I'm starting to have disillusions about it now.
Mhm.
Like I'm not as happy with it as I have been in the past. So I feel like I need to take some time and think about what I want to do
Some soul
going
searching.
forward. Yeah. Um, and I'll be honest, I am not a good soul searcher. I tend to avoid thinking about things when when I don't want to deal with it. So um
Me too.
yeah.
I completely empathize. Turning 47 got me 3 years away from 50. I'm freaking out. And I'm starting to think, oh my God, I have shit to do. And I got to think about it because I literally keep putting pins in it all the time. Like, we'll get to that when we get to that. So I feel like, though, when you turn that age, you're kind of propelled in a position where you're at a crossroads. So I'm getting really curious to see what you do with your 50th year.
Yeah.
Maybe you could make like a bucket list of things that you kind of wanna that never did.
Yeah.
Something small, maybe 5 things, because you're turning 50. But yeah, we need to talk about this more privately because I have the same feeling turning 47. It was not a good thing for me. I wish I could be like Gwen. I really do. But my brain thinks I'm 20. And so my
Yeah.
body
That's
saying you're 50 is like, ah, what the hell is happening? Yes.
that is too. Time has flown. Like my husband likes to say that I tell a story like it happened yesterday. Like
Yes, me
something
too.
that happened like 30 years ago. He's like, you act like it just happened. And I'm like,
Time's an
because to me it
illusion.
feels like that way.
Yes, tell him. That's my answer to Gwen every time, or anybody. And they're like, oh, that happened 10 years ago. I'm like, time is an illusion. For me, it feels like yesterday. Just shut up and listen to my story.
Yes.
L'Oreal, do you want something deep or something about the book?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to mute and
It's
unmute.
okay. Anybody's first time has problems with the mute button in here. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
sorry.
No worries.
You can give me a deep question.
Oh, yay, yay. Okay, so um, two big things that I would love to know is it seems as if Noah has had a lot of pressure to be a certain person for his family, for whatever it is, or he puts it on himself. But it's not who he is at his core. Like he said, being in a classroom makes it feel like his skin is going to crawl. Like he needs to be outdoors. Has there ever been people or circumstances in your life that kept pushing you towards something that wasn't for you, but you did it anyway? Um, or did you take his path and be like, screw it, I'm doing what I want, even if I have to run away?
That's a really good question. Um, I feel like the and you can interpret, I mean, everyone will interpret this differently, but so I'm from a very small town. And it's kind of like a town where everybody kind of stays there, or it feels that way. They might not stay there. And like my expectation for myself, so it wasn't like I felt pressure. It was like, it's kind of like I always just thought I would be the person who stayed in my hometown, who never, ventured out, who raised my family there, retired there, stayed very close to my family. And that was kind of like the expectation. I'm from a very close family. We're a tight-knit community. I was always very ingrained in my community. And it wasn't like I intentionally set out to be like, I'm not doing that, because I always thought and I kind of desired that myself. But here I am, not in my hometown, in a much bigger city, not doing anything that I thought I'd be doing. And so yeah, I just like took that different path. And um I don't
Are
know.
you
Yeah.
glad? Are you glad that
I
you
do
branched out?
when you're from that type of really close community and family, it's really hard, right?
Right.
I think that my opportunities are bigger here. I think that I'm really close to Columbus. I used to work in Columbus. But I still miss home. I still miss um I'm thankful for the opportunities and the adventures that I've had. But like, and I even think like Noah's like that. Like he's so close, and I
Yes.
really relate. I have two little nephews back home, and um just I really related to him on that level. So even with his relationship with his sisters, but like yeah, it sucks sometimes to not be close to your family, but yet I'm very thankful for what I have here.
Oh, I love that. I'm so glad. I think a lot of us get that societal conditioning where we're at, and then to actually take the chance to do something else, it takes a lot of courage. So I
Yeah,
commend you for that big time.
thank you.
Maggie, did you want a general book just question or a deep one?
I'll do a deep one.
Okay. So Hazel works at the bookstore. And she went really fast there. She became an assistant manager like really quickly. And she loves books, she loves to read. But as she's gotten there, she's starting to wonder like maybe this wasn't the right thing for me. Have you had your dream job? Do you know what that is for you? Or you know what I mean? Like, are you still looking for that?
Um, so I have my dream job. I think is close as I can probably to.
Really?
Um, so I'm a lawyer, and I work at a law school, and I get to defend reproductive rights providers in court, and work with them like to make sure that they maintain their licenses and stuff. And I get to educate young lawyers, which is really cool for me. Um, and I have a lot of freedom in the job that I do and like a lot of flexibility, and it allows me to be exactly who I am, and do all the things that I like to do and talk about all the things I like to talk about. Um,
Do they know about your performing?
yeah, some of
Really?
them do.
Oh, well, that's so exciting. Like I get goosebumps because did not know this about you.
Yeah.
And so like seeing those two, different roles is like I had no idea that you had this huge career. This is so exciting. Okay, go on.
Yeah, so like but I get to talk about abortion every day, and I get to talk about like sex ed, and I get to talk about contraception and
Women's rights.
also yeah, exactly. Also I get to talk about trans rights and gender affirming care. Like I get to work with all the lawyers that get to work on all these cool cases. Um,
That is
but
so
like
badass.
I mean it is. It's great and I love it. But also like I don't know that this is what I want to do forever.
Mhm.
It's great. I absolutely love it. But also like Jameis and I have talked about this a lot. Like I got married this year and my husband and I are gonna start our family soon. And I love my job and I'm really excited about my job, but like I don't always want to have to be like running around the state fighting people. Sometimes I don't want like my family to be targeted for the things that I do. Um,
That was my next question. That was literally my next question. I worked at Planned Parenthood for a short amount of time, and I loved the job so much because I felt like I was making a difference. However, the caveat of the danger that I was in, and people literally followed me home, I was
Yeah.
going to ask you, is there a disadvantage to this job?
Yeah, I mean there is. This is actually a step down for me in terms of like being in the spotlight. Prior to this job, I was working at the Abortion Fund of Ohio. I was the executive director, which was also one of my dream jobs.
Oh,
So I've had
wow.
like a couple of dream jobs for me.
Oh,
And so this was already kind of a step back to be able to start performing again and start like
I was wondering, I'm like, she just came out the woodwork. Where is,
yeah.
yeah.
But it like I'm not gonna leave the work entirely. It would just be again a different like part of doing the work.
Right.
As some of our friends have started to have kids themselves, Jameson also knows this, I have gotten kind of swept into the other side of the work that I do and having people like defend their right to their pregnancy and being able to be there for their kids.
Yeah.
Whether that is like CPS or immigration status or anything like that. And also just like making sure that people have access to like sex education and it's accessible and that sort of thing. So
This
it's just
is
a
so
different transition.
exciting to
Um
know
yeah.
this about you. Um, and the fact that I didn't know about starting the family. I knew about the hubby. I did not know about the starting the family. So I'm very, very excited that you're here and that we'll all get to take a little bit of the journey with you because I feel like you fighting for your own home, your own family, your own dream is just as important as fighting for other people's rights. So thank you so much for sharing.
Thanks.
You're a beautiful human, so I'm so glad you're here. Nikki, do you want a deep question or a general question?
Let's go deep.
Let's go deep. All right. Okay. So looking at Hazel and Noah's, I guess what we'll call honeymoon phase or dating phase, did you and your husband have this, I don't know, that like fun beginning? And if you did, what was that like?
Yes. So my husband and I actually met on Facebook dating. So when I had joined it, I was just looking for fun. At that point in my life, I was like completely satisfied with just being a single mom, having a little fun on the side. And when I tell you that this man chased me and broke down every one of my walls, I mean it.
Oh, so you amaze me, and I really was hoping you would ask for a deep question, because your love for him exudes in everything. Like we're at the bar, we're drunk, we're having a great time, and you are still talking about him being at home and how much you love him, and like it just was so cool to see. So I was wondering if like what that was for you. Like you can see Noah slowly breaking down Hazel's walls. Like you can see
Mm-hmm.
like a little bit of her coming out and something about that, like that
It's
person
it's
flipped
a
your world
whole
upside down.
it really is because like it's not a want. Like I don't or it's a whole want. Like I don't need him. Like I don't need a man, but I want him. He compliments me, he's my rock. And this man has the patience of a saint.
That is, how long have you guys been together?
Oh God, we started dating in 2021 and then got married in 23.
Okay, okay. So wow. And yeah, that's beautiful. I was wondering, I knew it had to be good. I just didn't know it was that good. And thank you so much for always sharing about it because it gives everybody who doesn't have that hope, you
And
know?
that's what I tell everybody because I was one of the ones that never thought, oh, they're not out there. And I
You
promise
came,
your partner's out there, your soulmate's out there
right?
somewhere.
You clawed your way out of abuse, and I know your walls were high.
Yep.
So he had to really, really
Yeah,
work.
it took him months before I was even open to a relationship.
Oh, Nikki, that's beautiful. Udi, do you want a deep or a general?
Oh, go big or go home. You know I like it deep.
Oh, I know, I know. Okay, so Hazel's book club, which we're just now dipping into a little bit, is all up in her business about the situation. And as somebody who you're in California, and I know you and your best friend have just taken on this new adventure with like the career. Um, do you personally like friendships where they are interjecting in your life and like know all your business and like are propelling you forward, possibly leaving clues for you to fall in love with somebody? Or are you the type of person that stays more isolated and keeps those things to yourself, like your cards close to your chest, and don't like that type of friend?
Oh no, juicy gossip. We know everything. We share everything.
Oh,
I am not a very shy person.
yeah.
When it comes to intimate things, I'm pretty much like an open book. You can ask me anything.
What about your like life as like any trauma you've had or your issues and things like that? Are you as open in that perspective as much as you are with like relationship romancy stuff?
Yes, I do definitely talk about it. It helped me cope a lot
Okay.
because I haven't really talked to anybody professionally about it. But I
Mhm.
do feel that it helps me look through it in a different perspective because they might have gone through the same thing.
Do you know how much courage that takes though? Like you
I
really
know.
should commend yourself for your vulnerability. I can't,
Honestly, I feel like I say too much. Like I share too much a lot.
I don't think that's possible. I like Anana was saying, we all get by with community and with little help from our friends. I was really curious, is that something that you're willing to build? Is that something that you have? I thought maybe, but I wasn't sure because we both come from some really tough stuff, and I keep all my cards as close to my chest as possible. Emily has work to break down the walls a little bit, and I will like word vomit on her a little. But most of the time, I'm like, I'm fine. It's all fine. We're all good. We've gone a little over. I'm so sorry about that. I really wanted to try this new modality of different questions for everyone. Thank you, L'Oreal, for letting me know that you're still here, and I love that you are, and all the new faces. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is wonderful. Jameson, thank you so much for recruiting some of your burlesque family people because I love them all so much. Aaron, thank you for coming. I know you weren't feeling very well. Everybody's vulnerability and input has made this book so much more fun. We're just going to finish it next week. During this week, we're going to vote for horror or Halloween themed because I can't take no more shit on no, this isn't scary enough. Our next book is going to be intense. So get ready. And I love you all. Happy reading. Thank you so much for coming. Stay cozy, have fun, take care. Bye.